Problem number 2. The plot below shows the graph of a sinusoid of the form f of t equals a sine of omega t plus phi. And we are given this graph, and what we want to do is we want to write an equation. We're going to use the amplitude, angular frequencies, and phase angle to write this out. Let's start off with, let's just name this t and f of t. I now have f of t is equal to a. We need to find our amplitude. A equals amplitude. Again, let me repeat myself. It's always positive. Here, A equals 2. If we start from the middle of the graph, or the x-axis if it's not shifted up or down, and we go to the highest point, that's our amplitude. If it is shifted, you could literally take the largest number minus the smallest number. In our case here would be 2 minus 2, which is 4. And then you would divide it by 2, and you would still get the same amplitude. That means that A, I know already. I know this is a sine graph. Since this is not shifted, sine does start at 0, and it goes, if we're going in the positive direction, it should go up. And look, it does. So that means it has not been shifted left or right. It has not been shifted up or down. So phi equals 0. We know we're going to have a t in here. All we have to do is find omega. Remember the formula I keep saying is P. In the book, they use T for period. That's going to equal 2 pi divided by omega. Let's look and see here what my period is. I can pick any point as long as the start and end position are at the ends of one cycle. For example, I can say from -2 to +2, the distance between those two numbers is 4. From 0 to 4, the distance between those 2 points is 4, and so on. I'm going to use 0 to 4, just because it's the easiest, which means my period for this function is equal to 4. I need to now solve for omega. 2 pi divided by omega equals 4, which means omega is equal to 2 pi over 4, or simplified pi over 2. That's it. I have my entire function. This equation right here tells me everything I need to know about the graph above. And yes, I do not need my 0 there, or my phi. I can make that 0. Let me do that.